The 14th season of the Indian T20 League has begun and in complete form and action. So many cricketers have been having such great performances. तो इनके बारे में बात करना बनता ही है. Hello everybody, welcome to this new video on Cricket Tracker. My name is Nivedna Prabhu. In this video, we're going to be looking at those top 11 performers in the first week of the IPL. So get ready, sit back, but before we begin the video, if you haven't liked, share and subscribed to Cricket Tracker as yet, what are you waiting for? Jaldi se kar dijiye. And without wasting time, let's begin this video. He has been in absolutely amazing form. It has been raining sixes and fours in the stadium thanks to this player from the Kolkata franchise. Yes, I am talking about Nitish Rana. He has performed exceptionally well for the Kolkata side in both the matches that he played. Now, what were his performances like? Well, in the first match, of course, which Kolkata, of course, played against the Sunrisers Hyderabad side, Nitish Rana scored a 56 ball 80 to help his side post a 10-run victory against the Orange Army. And in the second match against the Mumbai Indians, Rana once again scored a whopping 57. Now, the left-hander is currently the holder of the orange cap after having amassed 137 runs from 2 innings at an average of 68.50. Well, when you think of the Delhi franchise, you cannot really miss this particular name. When he comes on the field, you can expect some power-hitting performance from him. Yes, I'm talking about Shikhar Dhawan, and for the Delhi side, of course, he's been such a crucial player and he's been in absolute terrific form. Now, for both the matches that he played for the Delhi side, let's take a look at what his performances were for the first week of the Indian T20 League. Now, Shikhar Dhawan, of course, for the Delhi side in the first match, got a 54 ball 85 to get Delhi a comfortable 7-wicket victory against the Chennai team. But the left-hander has also been positive right from the outset and scored 94 runs in 2 matches that he has played and has scored his runs at a fantastic strike rate of 144.62. And that, of course, is Shikhar Dhawan, the man for you. If you think of a batsman and a captain who has performed exceptionally well in the first week of the Indian T20 League, it has to be Rajasthan skipper Sanju Samson. Now, of course, they lost that opening match against Punjab, but Sanju Samson's performance by far has to at least be my favorite innings of this season so far. But in terms of that 119 that he got in the first match, of course, has really made him the talk of the town on one hand, but also one of the top performers in the first week of the IPL. Now, in terms of Sanju's performance, even otherwise, he has amassed 123 runs in the tournament and has scored his runs at an average of 61.50 at an unprecedented strike rate of 186.36. Well, initially before the Indian T20 League started, there was so much of speculations whether he's in great form, is he going to perform, what is going to happen, especially because of the fact that he was bought for 14.25 crores. Of course, I'm talking about Glenn Maxwell. But Glenn Maxwell has had such a fantastic start to the Indian T20 League. Also, probably one of the reasons why RCB is at the top of the table is because Glenn has really performed well and becoming one of those crucial key members for the Bangalore squad. Now, in terms of his performances and how he really did in the first week of the Indian T20 League, let's take a look. In Bangalore's first match, Maxwell scored a 28 ball 39 to help his side beat the Mumbai Indians with 2 wickets to spare. And of course, in Bangalore's second match of the tournament against the Sunrisers Hyderabad outfit, Maxwell scored a vital 59 of 41 deliveries as the men in red managed to beat the David Warner-led side by 6 runs. Is there one name that you think of in terms of, the batsman who'd come at number 3 or number 4 for the Mumbai Indians team? It definitely has to be Suryakumar Yadav. He has become such a crucial part of the Mumbai team thanks to his amazing performances. And the first week of the 14th edition of the Indian T20 League was no different for him because he was not just in great form, but has also managed to contribute to his side in both the matches that Mumbai played. Now, let's take a quick look at what Suryakumar Yadav's performance was in both these matches. Now, in the first match, of course, Yadav scored 31 and this was against Bangalore, and the right-hander also smashed a blistering 36 ball 56 in Mumbai's second match against the Kolkata Knight Riders. And that's, of course, Suryakumar's performance. Will that amazing performance streak continue? Well, we'll just have to wait and watch. Well, if there's one overseas player that the Rajasthan team can really rely upon, of course, it has to be David Miller. Now, he has, of course, stepped up and rise to the occasion whenever that pressure was there for the Rajasthan team. And the performance where he scored 62 of 43 deliveries, of course, made a huge difference for Rajasthan. But what really happened and how did David Miller really step up in that particular match? Let's take a look, which, of course, has made him one of the top performers of the first week of the Indian T20 League. Now, David, of course, walked in there when Rajasthan was reeling at 17 for 3, and the Rajasthan side was, of course, chasing a target of 148. Now, the victory, of course, went to Rajasthan against the Delhi Capital side because David played that amazing match-winning partnership of 48 runs with Rahul Tewatia. Now, Miller also plundered 7 fours and 2 sixes in his blistering innings against the Rishabh Pant-led side. One was having a great time at the Indian T20 League in terms of his bowling spell, and of course the kind of performance he's been giving, he has become a definite asset to the Delhi side. Yes, I'm talking about Chris Woakes. Now, Chris, of course, has been in great form and has also capitalized on that by getting some wickets for his Delhi side. Now, what was his performance like in both the matches while Delhi was facing different teams in the first week of the Indian T20 League? Let's take a quick look. Now, of course, Chris scalped 4 wickets in total. Now, Woakes, of course, gave away just 18 runs in his 3 overs and also scalped the wickets of Ruturaj Gaikwad and Sam Curran in that match when Delhi was facing Chennai, of course. But in Delhi's second match too, Woakes picked up 2 wickets and gave away just 22 runs in his 4 overs. There's one man who managed to cast his spell in terms of that bowling attack, and oh my, how did he manage to do that? By getting that fifer against Mumbai Indians. It has to be RCB's Harshal Patel. He was absolutely in blistering form in that opening game against Mumbai, but his form, of course, continued as well. But in that particular match, he got that fifer against Mumbai, which also made him, get that Player of the Match award. But most importantly, he became the first bowler to get that fifer against Mumbai Indians in the history of the IPL. So what an amazing start it has been for Harshal Patel. But even in terms of the second match, when of course Bangalore was taking on Hyderabad, Harshal continued his form and he picked up 2 wickets and gave away just 25 runs. Now, this exceptional performance of Harshal, of course, has made him currently be on the top of the table for the purple cap. But when you think of the Hyderabad side, you cannot really miss this name in terms of the bowling and in terms of this particular player. Yes, I'm talking about Rashid Khan. Now, Rashid Khan, of course, has had a great start to the first week of the 14th season of the IPL. Now, Rashid Khan's performance has been so good in both the matches that he's, of course, played for Hyderabad. Now, in total, of course, he has scalped 4 wickets, but that's one part of it. The other part that's actually, exceptional for the player in terms of his stats is the fact that he has given away runs at economy rate of just 5.25 runs per over. Now, will this be continuing? We'll just have to wait and watch. Now, when you think about bowlers and you think about the Mumbai Indians side, you can definitely not miss this particular name in the first week of the Indian T20 League. It has to be Rahul Chahar. Now, Rahul has had such a fabulous start. Of course, if you can recollect the match between Mumbai and Kolkata where he got 4 for 27, making Mumbai win that first match for them in the first week of the 14th season of the Indian T20 League. Now, Rahul, of course, has been in great form, and the match that was against Kolkata really showed that in terms of his statistics, but also in terms of at an average, if you really look at Chahar in the 2 matches that he has played in the tournament, the leg spinner averages an excellent 17.50 with the ball in the hand. Well, when you think of the Delhi squad and their bowlers, if there's one more name that you definitely have to add to that list in terms of their performance in the first week, it has to be Avesh Khan. He's had such a fantastic season, and right away in the first week, because of the fact that he has managed to scalp 5 wickets in the first week. That's right, he has managed to scalp 5 wickets in the first week. But in terms of his performances for both the matches that he played for Delhi, let's take a quick look. In the first match against Chennai Super Kings, Khan picked up 2 wickets in his quota of 4 overs and gave away 23 runs. And of course, when Delhi was taking on Rajasthan, then he scalped 3 wickets in the 4 overs that he bowled. From raining 6s and 4s in the stadium to, bowlers, of course, getting wicket after wicket, of course, it has been such a power-packed first week of the Indian T20 League. Now, this, of course, was our best 11 from the first week of the Indian T20 League. But you tell me in the comment section below, who did you think performed exceptionally well in the first week? And most importantly, which player do you think is going to win the orange cap and the purple cap in the 14th season of the IPL? My name is Nivedna Prabhu. I'll be seeing you very soon. But until I see you next time, do not forget to take care and stay safe. And most importantly, like this video and subscribe to Crick Tracker. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.